Okay, so I got a little gun shy on the. I thought maybe it was the wrong time, you know. So here I am. I decided to call it a redo. How's everybody? Howdy, hey, hey ho. Ha, Steph, how's it going? See, my numbers are lying to me. Like, oh, there it is. I have one view, but when you said that, I had zero people in here. So, like, I got, yeah, you made it. That's pretty cool. I look terrible. Sorry about myself. How's it going? What you doing? Did you have dinner? Angela made it. My numbers are lying to me. It's a YouTube thing. Oh, thanks. So, how's it going, everybody? I haven't learned how to do like panels on here yet. I may not have enough people for panel. I'm not sure how that works. We'll figure it out one day. Yeah, me too. It's been an eventful week. So I've just been sitting here. Hey, do you guys ever listen to Tucker Carlson? I was watching him. Every once in a while I'll see he's got a good guest on and I'll go and listen. Um Pretty decent. Yeah. My cat has been trolling me all day. Yep. He comes over here and sits on me and meows while he's looking outside, right? I'm like, that's a big fat no. Not going outside. Well, now it says I have two people, but I'm sure there's more than two in here. I I don't know. The numbers are lying. YouTube lies. Come here. When I talk, he thinks I'm talking to him. Does it still say zero for you? I see two people here and zero thumbs. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think I don't know why they would do that to me. I just had 56 people. Like I'm not a threat at this point. Right, negative 2. That's right. Oh, I have one thumb now. Thumbs up. What are you doing, Angela? 3 thumbs up. Kiki, hi, how's it going? I was on a minute ago, but I didn't stay on long enough for people to realize. I thought, yeah. How's it going, Kiki? What you up to today? I just thought, well, I haven't been able to come on here all week, so I thought I'd come on today for a little bit and um, say hey to ho. I'm not sure if I can tomorrow. If I can, it might be around this time or 6 o'clock Eastern. I'm not sure if I will or not. We'll see how it goes. A winery for her best friend's birthday. Oh, nice. A winery, is that like where you test wine, different wines, or is that like a place you go to drink wine? Or I am I'm green when it comes to alcohol beverages and what is what. I am so green. And that's odd because I'm the older one here. Did you do taste testing? Yeah. Come here. Cool. I know some other people that have done that up in Colorado when I was there. Wine is not my thing, really. Come here. Do you hear the cat? Wine slushies? Yeah. I'm not a big drinker here. Mine has been relaxing. I got to talk to my spiritual dad a little bit. That was kind of cool because I don't get I he's pretty busy, so I don't get a chance to talk to him. Um, yeah, so that was pretty cool. He's been I'll say this. He's been my like spiritual dad for about 22 years now. And he's the only one in my life that has been with me that long. Only one. Like, I just really have had nobody. So, really, Angela? Like, right? Me too. I should be a big drinker, but I'm not. I used to watch my dad. Um, my father lived um, as an alcoholic, homeless on the street, right? And I found him when I was 20 years old, and he had a whole. The first time I met him, he was drunk, and he's deaf because he was in a war and he lost his hearing from artillery. Okay, so I met him. He was drunk, he was deaf, and he had dementia. That was an interesting conversation. Like zero conversation. I had to repeat the same thing, shout it every 5 minutes. It was not cool. And then he had a schedule of which bars he hung out in. So, I would go sometimes and hang out with him. And in the beginning, I did try to converse with him, ask questions, let him talk to me, but that didn't work out too well. But I would see him downtown, leaving one of the bars, and he would stagger to the homeless shelter or then he was in a, 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 a hotel, okay, and they put him up in. And yeah, I would watch him stagger, and I just promised myself I would never be like that. However, my sister drank for over 30 some years. I don't know how I got here, but yeah, that's the drinking story. I should be a big drinker. That's funny. I'm glad you're not, Angela. I'm glad you're not. There's nothing wrong with drinking, but um, alcoholism will steal everything from you, as other addictions can also. Am I still here? Are y'all still here? I lost a viewer. That's okay. So, what's everybody doing? Drugs, too, that's right. My sister, who drank for over 30 years, she also did drugs. Yes, yes, Steph. He had a lot of stuff. So did my mom. My mom was in a lot of emotional pain, but they never asked for the help for that pain. Um, and I was just talking with Angela actually because um, sometimes getting out will cost you everything in your life. And when I got away, I lost everything. Like sometimes, and that's why, I believe freedom is not free. It will cost you. You have to count the cost. And yeah, it does depend on how much you drink and how you handle it. That's right. And some people with a propensity, however you say that, to overdo, or if I go to it to escape something else, it can become out of control. There's Mr. Escapee right here. That's Chase. Yeah. Yeah, my dad eventually um, died from lung cancer because he was a smoker too, I think, and he had heart issues. Like there was a lot there. There was a lot there. My mom passed away from liver disease, and yeah, Kiki, and praise God, that's awesome. My sister's been sober and clean now for 10 years. Actually, just happened 10 years this month. So it's really awesome. I'm really glad that your son got clean. How's he doing with everything? Was he? Oh, was he? Oh my goodness! Wow. Yeah, I got a call one day because it's a longer story, but I had discovered where my dad ended up living, and so I called and told him who I was, and I'm his daughter, and they put me on the contact list. Oh, that is awesome, Kiki. Awesome. Oh, that is awesome. My sister's doing really well. She goes to the program, she goes to AA, and it's she's turned her life around like completely. It's amazing. She had the gastric bypass. We're a big family. Um, she weighed 517 pounds or something. And she had the gastric surgery and lost like over 300 pounds. Yeah, I know. It's been it's a big deal. I had no idea she was drinking like that. I didn't know. He did. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Angela. Yeah, my dad passed away in 2005, and my sister had the surgery, and I went to go see my dad before he passed, and um, the transformation I saw with my sister was amazing. So I went back. I had moved to New York, and when my dad got extremely sick, I got a call from the hospital, and they um, told me that he had 2 weeks. He had 2 weeks. Well, I didn't get everything together to get to where my dad was for 2.5 weeks. And when I got there on a Friday, I let him know I was there. The nurse told me how to do different things. And the very next day, he passed away. Like, and he had a Mindy. Hey, good to see you. He had a visitor while I was there. I discovered after their visit that this lady had led him to the Lord 3 months before he got very, very sick. So he knew God. That's pretty awesome. So yeah. Yeah, Mindy, good to see you too. So what are you up to today, Mindy? We're just kind of rambling. I've been relaxing, listening to Tucker Carlson a little bit. I don't know, just flipping around, doing all kinds of stuff. I play these games on an app where you build up coins and then it adds to a dollar amount, and I play that. So off and on I do that. Yeah. Working today, huh? What kind of work do you do? If I can ask, that's okay. If you can't answer, that's okay. So yeah. Oh, you're a driver. That's awesome. A truck driver. They make good money, or they used to anyway. I don't know about any of that now. That can be a hard profession. Away from home a lot. Oh wow. That's big. That's awesome, Mindy. Yeah, Angela, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Oh, so it's not like a long haul, like days of trucking. It's just like short trips. Then does that sound right? So, uh, yeah. Anybody have any questions for me? Oh, Kiki is retired. So am I. I'm just I'm disabled, but I'm almost in the age bracket of retirement. So 12 hours daily, holy moly. That's a lot. Right? That's awesome. Awesome profession for people that don't like each other, right? Hey, why don't you be a truck driver? You can get good money doing that and get away from me. Wow. So, anyways, look at here. Look at my cup. Every day is Catter Day. Yep, right here. My little escapee. I think the other one, Sassy Pants, is laying on my bed, I'm sure. Where are you going? Oh, I disturbed him. Oh, thanks. I didn't know my dad. I really had I had no real connection with my father or my mother. Like they're both gone, but it didn't really affect me. Um, my dad and mom divorced when I was 3. I remember the day he left. They were arguing about me actually, but um, after that, I didn't see him until I was 8. He was at my birthday party. Um, then I didn't see him after that, or at least I don't remember seeing him. And my mom, she and I never, I don't know what. My sister once told me, whether it's true or not, I don't know, but she once told me that out of the blue, mom said to her that she said, I should have known something was wrong with Debbie when I couldn't get her to breastfeed. And I said to my sister, I knew back then something was wrong with that, and I didn't want no part of it. Just putting a little humor and a little truth. It would be awesome though to have a mom and dad or family of some kind. I know, right, Steph? Like a little humor that, like they, right, tainted milk. I was smart from the get go. Uh, I don't know if mom really said that or not, because my sister don't remember ever telling me that. She was drinking a lot. All the mean things that my sister did, she remembers none of it. So she had been drinking when she did and said things to me. I don't know. So whether it's true or not, it's hilarious. Like I said in the first video, I have an odd sense of humor. I find humor in the weirdest things, so kind of got to take me with a grain of salt. Or uh, like like-minded people tend to find each other. We'll call it that, right? It was really cool to talk to Bill. That's right. Well, you know how they used to say a little sugar makes the medicine go down? Well, I think of it like that. A little humor makes the truth truthy. I, I don't know. Like, it's just, um, because if I didn't see humor in it, it would make me depressed, really. If you think about that scenario where my mom said, I should have known something was wrong with Debbie when I couldn't get her to breastfeed. If I had thought that about that for any amount of time, that's enough to make a person depressed. Because, you know, I didn't ask for to be here. And she's saying that she was always telling me that the problems in the family were from me. I was a kid. What did you think I would? What's my responsibility? Like, I had no responsibility. It was hers. So I never got the point. I never understood that. Like, but it's not, when you think of sociopaths or psychopaths, and I'm not calling my mom a psychopath or anything like that, but when we try to make sense of their actions, it's really a blessing that we can't understand, because their mind doesn't work like normal brains. Like my brain, trauma will change the biology of our brain, right? But we can choose to work on that and create new paths in our, my mom, yeah, Angela, my mom was very vulgar. Oh my God. I would totally get kicked off of YouTube if I told you some of this. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, she had a lot of issues. She had a lot, and she never slept in her bedroom. She always slept on the couch. She never really took baths. She would take a bath at the sink. Like, and as soon as she got home from work, she took all clothes off and walked around like that, cooked dinner like that. Like, mom, nobody wants to see all that. Sorry, but it's crazy. So yeah, my mom was, she had huge issues, but she would never talk about any of it. She wouldn't get help. She wouldn't let me talk to anybody when I was a child. And yeah, I was easier to blame. You know what? I got blamed even if I was not home with the thing happened. Like I used to go on Saturdays to class, and I get home. I was in high school, and mom would totally wail on me because such and such happened and I wasn't there. That makes no sense. But, so she didn't know how to. My mom was born in 43. So I haven't looked at the years and which one it is, but it might be the silent generation. And I come along, I'm at the end of the boomers. So yeah, so she was silent generation. And her dad was born, my grandfather, who by all accounts was evil. This man used to love hurting people, and there's a whole story with it, but he was really bad to me, really, really bad to mom, and ended up on the um, um, state hospital for the criminally insane. That's where he died with cancer. Um, but that man was bad, and he hurt my mom a lot as when she was a kid, but she would never say anything. Like only one time she said he tried to kill her when I don't even know how old she was, but she would never talk about him. I used to ask questions because he did a lot of bad to me. So 1920 would be, is that the generation before the silent ones, right? I really want to look into it. But yeah. Yeah, my mom used to take them out on me as well, and I knew that. I knew that I was the scapegoat, but I couldn't fix it. So, oh, yeah, I didn't realize there are so many generational curses, and it doesn't, we may not even know. Of course we don't know what things my mom went through, right? The generational, but hundreds of years ago, we are still um, we are still feeling what happened hundreds of years ago. It's still affecting. Trauma comes down the generational line. The ability to dissociate is actually generational as well, because abuse is usually generational. 1920 is considered the greatest generation. Okay, no, my grandfather was not great by any means. He used to find pleasure in harming others, but yeah, and it's amazing. I'm still learning. I don't realize sometimes that um, I'm still affected by long term stuff. My mom kicked me out of the house when I turned 18. On my 18th birthday, my mom said to me, um, I'm no longer your mother, and you are no longer my daughter. And no more homework in the house. When you're here, you do not do homework. You are to do chores and scrubbing and cleaning, and that's it. I swear, my mom was She was a tough cookie. She was a whole different ball game. There's a lot I could talk about, but anyways. Right. I think that there is also, besides the label, let's say like boomers, there's a letter associated. Like, I'm a boomer, but my sister is, I think, an X. So she was in the neck because I came at 64 and my sister came at 68 or 66. Yeah. So, yeah, we should rename them. I think they have letters though. Like, there's X, but before X, there's, what's before X? U? No. TUVWX. W. I don't know. There is a letter associated with each one, but then they get nicknames. Like Boomer was a nickname because after the war, there was a lot of procreating, and therefore we had a lot of babies. And now we're going to see a period of time here where there's a real lack of births, and there's going to be a whole uh, kick of deaths because now the boomers are old enough where they're going to start passing away. I hate to really say it like that, but um, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I came to a point where with my mom where I wanted her to be the mom that I needed her to be. And you try, I tried to like hope help that to happen. And it wasn't going to happen because my mom was just set on being whoever she wanted or where what she wanted to do. So I had to make peace with that. And then, I'm moving. My mom was trying to send people to get me, but that's a whole, I think I've already said, but I moved out of state and didn't tell anybody. I was just, I loved it. It was great. Then a few years later, I reconnected with my sister. I never really reconnected with my mom because she was still being weird. I come from, I had spine surgery, right? I've had spine surgery, one here and two in the lower back. So, millennial, alpha, beta. Oh, are you a zennial? Oh, you're between an X and a millennial, or right at the cusp? The smiling generation? Yes. Okay. Got it. That's cool. So, yeah. Yeah, it really did. It helped me as well, Angela. Although things weren't the greatest where I went, but I think God used it to get me where I am now, I guess. It's like a chess game. Move pieces around and get me in the right location to get the proper help and healing. I needed to get away from my mom, and uh, you know, she knew how to trigger certain things, and she used to call me up. I lived in Tennessee. She used to call me up and scream and yell and cuss me, and it would send me into an anger where I would go and cut. I used to be a pretty severe cutter. She knew how to do that, so she did it. So I stopped that. You know, it was a lot. There was a lot. It's a lot. I just didn't want to be that. I may look like my mom and have some of the some of the genetics of my mom, but I am not like her. That has been my greatest goal in life, is that I don't behave like her or think like that. Maybe I have a bit of meanness about it. I don't know if it sounded that way, or anger. There's definitely anger. I have a big anger issue problem. My mom was pretty my mom was pretty rough, yeah. She was really terrible at times. Then I just gotten to a point where I'm like, no, not gonna let you do that anymore. Well, I think I'll let you guys go. I'm going to eat something. I know, Kiki Eyes, I'm so sorry. I miss having a mom. Like, I didn't really, I had a mother, but I didn't have a mom. I don't remember ever being hugged. Like, that's what I would love to have, like a real good mom dad experience. I don't know. Maybe that's weird. Thanks, Steph. You too. Have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow, everybody. I don't know who all is here, but there's one thing says five. So there's 5 people here. I hope everybody has a good evening, night. You guys take care. I love you guys. My grandmother was more of a mother. Yeah, I did have a good great grandma. She loved me. Okay, I'll see you guys later, okay? Have peace. Good night.